Welcome everybody to Morello's Sports Discussion. It's a channel where we talk about sports, baseball, basketball, football, you name it. And we have many guys here today to lead this show. I'm the host, Anthony Morello, and I have to introduce one new co-host today. But we'll go left to right anyway. We got the man on the left, the Mets fan on the left. We got Frank. Introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? My name is Tim. Big Cowboys fan, and can't wait. First time.
Whatever. The man in the gray sweatshirt. You introduced yourself, even though we've seen you already.
The bipolar guy.
A little shot.
So let's have Frank explain why he wasn't on the episode the last time.
Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Joe has been taking a first little hiatus, and he's blocked everybody on his contacts because he needed to work on himself. So he's back now. And
Zach, we know Jokic didn't yoke it after the MVP, but introduce yourself anyway.
To yoke it out and get the MVP. Joel Embiid apparently won. Whole lot of BS.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is the New York Mets, and they just got swept to the Tigers, and there's two Mets fans on the left. Even though the man, the Cowboys fan, he's somehow still a Mets fan in New York. But Frank, I think you should start here. How do you feel with the Mets?
I mean, not too happy. I don't know what to say. There's nothing really to get mad about. The team's just the utter fucking disgrace. I mean, it's just the hitting, the pitching. It's all bad. The other problem is Joey Lucchesi coming in allowing 6 runs and then expecting us to come back. Getting down 6-1 every game, you're never going to win. Never going to win. Then Verlander looked good. I thought he looked good. I mean, he allowed 2 runs, 2 home runs. But then he settled in.
No, he did.
A nice start. And then our hitting that game was another fucking disgrace. Buck Shaw wanted to stand up for his players. When pitchers get a thrown goal in the zone, it's a disaster.
Tim, I think you would agree with all that?
Yeah, I mean, what Frankie said, coming from my knowledge, what I know, my fan appreciation of the Mets, I can agree with Frankie on everything he said. But I'm going to take a more positive approach on this. I really think that the future of the Mets organization as a whole and as a team, I feel like what's happening right now it's a step towards greatness, right?
Okay.
It might be some upsets, some downs, right? But it's a minor setback for a major comeback that we're going to see towards the end of the year, towards October, when it starts to become real. And
but they never come back, though. It seems like every year it's high expectations.
We're getting in the right direction with our ownership. Steve Cohen, Uncle Steve.
Yep.
Sexy Steve, baby, with the $16 billion.
I think we're talking about a good owner here. Now we're going to talk about the Yankees. We're going to turn the camera here. We're going to turn it to the right side here. And let's get this right.
What do they talk about? The Yankees are significantly better than the Mets.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, okay.
What are they better than Addison? What are they better than?
Realistically, so far,
What are they better at?
pitching definitely by far.
Maybe your bullpen.
Starters have a 5.4 at 9 ERA, which is 13th nationally.
What's yours?
I wouldn't know, but it's not as bad as that.
It's not as
You
bad.
guys have the same record as us, so what's your point? You just lost what?
We just lost to
6-4
the Rays.
to the Rays?
5-4 to the Rays.
Last one of the Rays, yeah.
Okay.
Bad.
You guys have played in the stretch. We know we're talking about the Yankees, but you guys have played the Athletics. Then you played the Tigers, and now you're playing the Rockies. Then
we
you play
beat
Nationals.
we beat the Dodgers.
You played World Series against them.
And the Mets are what? 18 and 16, and we're probably the best of the
Can you
league.
check? I don't think they're 18 and 16.
Or 17.
The Mets won at 18, 16.
Yeah.
I don't got my computer, so I can't check.
It's just mediocrity all throughout New York baseball right now.
Yeah, Aaron Judge is gone. I said it earlier on.
So,
Aaron Judge is their whole team. Without him, they're all fucking shit.
so I'm gonna make the camera.
Hey, Boone's the greatest of all time.
No, he's not.
Oh God.
So the camera's back on all 4 of you guys. So always the discussion with fans of New York is they're apparently competitive from each other.
You are competitive.
Who runs New York? And I mean that's
the Yankees, I guess, because they won
Yankees run
27
New York.
World Series. But right now, the last few years, I think the Mets have ran New York baseball.
No, they literally were
I
good.
agree.
I think they were just good last year, and that's been it so far.
I think 2015 we made it to the World
This is
Series.
the last
When
few
was
years.
the last time you made it to the World Series?
I don't think bragging about a World Series appearance is valid though.
2009. You get swept by the Astros every year. I don't know.
You guys don't even have that.
You get swept by the Astros every year.
We don't
every
get
year.
swept every year.
Every season, you have the same team and it never works. Swept every year.
Not true.
Swept every year.
So the Astros run New York.
They won the Yankees, yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened against when they played the Mets last
Regular
year?
season, that doesn't.
I guess the Padres run the Mets then. If that's what we're talking
I mean, we didn't get swept. We won a game.
You got.
We won a game.
That's
And
what
we were slumping. We had a bad end to the year. We were slumping. We're slumping right
too.
now, but we're gonna. This year we're going all the way.
I agree. We're taking it home. Just
Taking it
year.
home. Sorry,
Minor setbacks. I think Pete Alonso's playing
Big
one of the
VP, baby.
one of the greatest years of his career.
Yep.
I really see him as being the future face of the franchise. You know, we have a lot of young players who are really.
I see Zach over there
They're
disagreeing.
really stepping into big roles. Roles that are really going to help us to prosper and to go far when it comes to the World Series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is end us this segment about baseball here, but I think right now I'm going to put. So we're in a fantasy league. Joe, the third man here, and Frank,
Big guy, right?
and I'm in the same league.
We should put.
So I'm going to put all three of our teams in the comments. I want you guys to decide who has the best team, and
And
we're
guys,
gonna see.
it's not close. The host team has all waiver wire players. His team has all overrated players. Nolan Arenado batting 219. He has James Outman. It's abysmal. It's
James
absolutely
Allen was
abysmal.
one of the best players.
He's
last
abysmal.
month.
Okay, last month, yeah, he's abysmal.
Batting 300.
And you know who I have? You know who I have? You know who I have? Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman. My
Isn't
team
Trey
is
Turner batting like 260?
Rafael Devers, Wander Franco. My team's great.
All I have to say is the numbers don't lie. You know, we'll see when it comes to towards the end of the season who wins the chip.
See,
But let us know what you guys think.
Okay.
We'll see. I'm on Team Frankie right now.
Yep.
But I want to hear your guys' opinions.
All right, so now we're going to go on to basketball. The New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
And everyone.
The first thing I have to say about the Knicks, I don't like how they look right now. It's kind of scary.
Then why were you just clapping for them 2 seconds ago?
Because they made it to the second round and it's baby steps to improvement. Jalen Brunson, the best player on the Knicks.
Oh my!
I mean,
He
best
is
point,
amazing.
best
He's amazing.
point guard that the Knicks had since I don't know, maybe Raymond.
Tim Hardaway Jr., I
No,
thought.
he's not a guard, Anthony. What are you talking?
Probably,
I'm fucking around.
I'd probably say Stephon Marbury, honestly.
No, I think Raymond felt because he had a few good years with the Knicks when they made the playoffs.
Never was an all-star.
No,
just
but he was
mediocre. And then he got really just
Fat.
not really fat. He just got like really just out. He's
So what are you talking
overweight.
I'm happy with the results from the first round. I feel like the Knicks really played a gritty and a tough series against a really tough Cavs team. You know, Donovan Mitchell, you have Evan Mobley, guys like that who can really change the tempo and the outcome of games single-handedly. So I think the Knicks really came together with their bench depth and young guys. Exactly. You know, Emmanuel quickly. You have Josh Hart. He's been playing great right now.
He's an animal.
Even times when Quentin Grimes was injured, he really stepped into that starter position and it really gave the Knicks that motivation and that athleticism.
He does all the little things. You know,
Josh Hart is the Knicks X factor.
I agree.
No, I think Brunson is.
Yeah, but we know he's not.
But no, Brunson can't be an X factor because you know he's going to produce. But
Right.
I'm going to go on
Without
to.
Brunson, the team
What
doesn't
about-
go anywhere. The team doesn't really.
And, you know, I've really been impressed with, I know this might be a hot take, but Isaiah Hardenstein. I feel like he's really been, you know,
Rebounds,
defensively,
passing.
offensively, he's been a machine. His passing ability, he can always get
Finish.
open. He can make the open shot. And I feel like him splitting minutes with Mitchell Robinson is really giving the Knicks that push that they need to really go up against these really big and good center duos where you have Bam Adebayo and you have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen.
Okay, so that trade for Josh Hart, you would say, is very, very.
great
it
trade.
helped.
Reddish.
Yeah.
Garbage. He's
I
garbage.
think Josh Hart has really he's been
Without
amazing.
him, we would. I don't think we
I
would in
agree.
this spot.
No, I agree. We wouldn't have any second chance opportunities.
We're not in the spot without
Zach?
Josh Hart, so.
Yep. I agree
How do you feel?
100%.
I thought you loved Cam Reddish.
Listen, Cam Reddish is a good 2K player, but that's it.
All right.
Basketball in real life, 2K,
Give me Chucker.
good guy.
Yeah, I feel like what the Knicks have done is really shown, like, even in the absence of Randall, they're really able to
I
come
think they
together.
look better without Randall at times.
No, I think Game 2 proved otherwise. Game 1 without Randall, this was a lack of organization.
They didn't make shots that game. They shot
Randall's a
7
great playmaker.
He's not a great passer.
Yeah.
I think he's selfish sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a big fan.
Playmaking's not just passing; it's what you do on everything.
True.
I think playmaking's passing.
It's not just
Yeah.
passing.
On the same token, I feel like RJ
That's
Barrett.
facilitating.
RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett, he's been working on his game, improving his game tremendously.
No, he
shooting
switched.
form.
He switched his shot for him in the first
he's,
series.
and he's going more to
He's
the right,
to the
left side.
yeah, something like that.
No, I agree.
And it's helping pitch shots.
I don't know if I said it last time in Frank and I's last interview, but he's really stepping up, RJ Barrett, because if he wasn't playing as well as he is now, I don't think they would have been second round of the playoffs.
The first series he didn't play great.
He's been a
Right,
little
but now he's
inconsistent.
picking it up.
The last 4 games he's averaging I think
playing
like
well.
20 points a game right now. So we'll see if he keeps it up. I think Brunson, Randall, and Barrett, like if they keep playing like they are, I think they go to the NBA Finals. Honestly,
100%.
I can see
I
that.
think the East is very
Well,
overrated.
You guys,
None
so
of these
you
teams play defense. Besides the Celtics, the Sixers are god awful. James Harden might be the worst defensive player in the league. He chucks threes and he can't guard anybody. He can't guard a stick.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I feel like the biggest, I guess, roadblock for the Knicks right now
So-
is not their own faults, but it's attacking and being able to overcome the playmakers on the other teams, right? You have the Gabe Vincent, you have the Jimmy Butler.
that guy's been sick.
I mean, I haven't seen him miss a shot. You know,
Yeah,
every time I turn my head, he's making a three.
like he shoots 3 for 9, but it feels like shooting 8 for 12.
I know. It's like
it's crazy.
it's amazing how these small role players, you know, even Duncan Robinson when he gets
They
the
pick it
minutes,
up in the playoffs.
They're
It's
able-
just the playoffs. That's really what it is.
so you guys are getting ahead of yourself. You were saying you could go to you might be able to go to the finals. You guys are confident you're going to win the series. And
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like what we've
I
seen.
think we can.
Yeah, what we've seen is that the Knicks are able to overcome
We
these
just gotta stop their
roadblocks.
players.
We just need to.
So,
And you would
where
ra-
the Nets? Where are the Nets at? I kind of forgot.
we're eliminated. But you guys would rather play the Sixers though.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Joel,
I did better against the Celtics in the regular season, but
I feel like we match up better with the Sixers.
Although I don't
though.
see anyone stopping Joel Embiid, I don't see him.
I think
averaging
Mitchell
less than-
Robinson can stop.
I think
I
he's
think they
scoring
could.
30 points a night
If he's hurt like this, they're gonna stop.
because he's getting
He's not gonna be healthy.
because he's scoring 15 free throws a game. So
He's not gonna be healthy though, Joe.
He's just too dominant.
He's not gonna be. You see him. He can't move right now.
He doesn't need to move. He's like
What?
He's like he doesn't move that well. He doesn't move. He doesn't facilitate with the ball.
All you have to do if
He has the slowest
Knicks
crossover in
do-
the game. No one can stop it.
If the Knicks do get to the third round, all have to do is get a mismatch, put Brunson on and beat him. It's points all day. Embiid's not staying in front of Brunson.
I didn't say he was, but Embiid's
Okay, he's a liability. Though.
Embiid's the lead.
If he scores 15 but he allows 20,
He's not scoring 15. He's scoring 35. You got a
I
lot of
don't
20.
think so.
He's averaging 34 points a game in the regular season and 30
What
points in the
about
postseason. 30 points.
he's hurt though right now.
But he's been good. It doesn't matter. He's playing through
How
it.
has he been good?
He's been taking action through adversity. He's playing through it. Doesn't matter.
He shot 4 for 9 his last game.
It's 45%. It's not bad at
He
all.
took 9 shots. He's not the same.
Okay,
You're not scoring 35 points like
They
that.
don't shot. James
Can't score
Harden-
35 points.
Okay, Jason Tatum took 7 shots and they stole him by 34. So I don't
Yeah,
really-
because they had Marcus Smart.
Okay.
He had like 12. Brunson, Brown
He's
25.
playing
Brogdon
So if
25.
you're not confident in the 76ers winning, you might as well just be anticipating the Celtics, and you might as well
I
not
think
even
we are
consider
gonna play
playing
the
the
Celtics.
76ers
That's true.
then. You might as well not even consider them
that's
then.
true. You're
Might
right.
as well not.
The Celtics are a tough team.
I agree.
Well, who would you want to play in the NBA Finals? Because you guys are getting ahead of yourself again. So which Western Conference
What are
team?
the Nets again?
I'm talking about the Knicks.
Okay.
Uh,
We're not
So-
Probably rather play the Nuggets than the Lakers. Say what you want later.
no,
More
no
experience.
chance. No
Way
chance.
too
No, I
much.
can.
Way too
I-
much
I-
post.
I think the Nuggets are better than most people think they are.
Lakers.
No, I think they are too. I just think that.
Dude, LeBron's not lasting. Anthony Davis is not lasting.
If they do, I'm saying.
AD's too inconsistent, in my
No,
opinion.
he's not inconsistent.
No, he is inconsistent.
He is inconsistent. He's absolutely inconsistent.
Completely inconsistent.
No, he is.
Not right
He is
now.
100. No,
Hold-
100%.
He hasn't been right now.
Pull them up. Please pull them up.
He just had
No.
23 and 20.
Please pull them up.
No, but then yesterday he had like 11
Please
points.
pull them up. And
He was
then-
terrible.
please.
He was terrible yesterday.
Please, and
That's
just,
what
and
happened.
just go to the set and then show Frankie those. You know, it's 13, 30.
Anthony Davis can get in the paint.
Is that not
He
inconsistent?
gets
That's-
30. It looks like he's getting 30 and then somewhere in the low teens.
So, yeah, because 4 for 13, 4 for 14. It's just
Anthony-
inconsistent.
Anthony Davis can go up and led, tear an
Right there,
ACL.
bro.
He's out for the rest of the season
4 for
again.
14 against Memphis. That's in the playoffs.
That's Zach.
Inconsistent.
Zach, let's see what you have to say.
Anthony Davis is horrible. I don't tell you, he's washed.
Guys.
He's not horrible. He can score. Yes, he can score. He is a good player. Take it back, but he's horrible. But he's gonna get hurt. We all know he's gonna get hurt eventually. Right now.
Without him, they wouldn't even be this far right now.
I
Same
feel
with
like
LeBron. You're saying same with LeBron. Without LeBron, they're not there.
The
They're not even in the
Knicks-
playoffs if they don't have LeBron.
the Knicks
They're
are
not even
way
top
They
10.
didn't have LeBron. They had Austin Reeves.
They're not even-
Austin Reeves
that's
carried
true.
them.
They're not
is-
the same.
Austin Reeves carried them. So
He didn't carry them.
Yeah, LeBron's.
Yeah, I feel like the Knicks are way more of a complete team than the Lakers.
bench is better.
Like bench depth, way like then even the Knicks bench is like
Knicks have probably the best bench.
Yeah, I agree.
You know who was
Yeah.
very
Great
inconsistent?
bet.
Just no depth whatsoever. The Suns. No depth at all. No depth.
I think they're gonna lose this. If they lose tonight, the series is over.
They traded away all their
Who they
pieces.
even playing?
They needed Mikel.
The
Bridges.
Nuggets.
They don't have. They needed Cam
Oh,
Johnson. They
right.
don't have him.
I don't know.
And guess who they are? My
Yeah, I know.
franchise, the
No.
Brooklyn Nets.
They needed him.
They're dead.
Well,
So I think that's all we're gonna talk about basketball. Now we're gonna move on to football. All right, Joe. The New York Giants. How do you feel?
Very good draft.
Very satisfied.
Got a center, corner.
Yeah, center
and a
corner.
receiver.
We had a great man.
Joe, we got Jalen Hyde in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
complaining
crazy.
at all. I know it's very good.
I want to keep this short
Although
and simple.
I do think that the Giants did not have. They had a good draft. They didn't have a great. I wouldn't say they had a great draft. If there are a few teams I would say had a great draft, it would have to be the Steelers and the Eagles. Those teams.
Yeah,
No, the Eagles had a great
The
The
draft.
Steelers got Joey Porter Jr. in the 2nd round, and their 1st round pick was.
I think Banks is better though.
Banks is better man to man, not zone.
Giants play more man.
That's my
You
point.
bring
That's why
out-
Banks makes more sense.
Yeah.
Joey Porter Jr. plays zone. He's
Yeah.
the best zone
Good zone
player in the
player.
league.
All right.
In
So-
college.
So I just want to talk about. You think signing Dexter Lawrence for that type of money is a smart idea? It just happened.
4 years, 90 mil, 60 mil guaranteed. I think it's a lot for a defensive lineman, but he had one of the best seasons for a defensive lineman that I've seen in a few years with the Giants. So I think it was worth it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know.
All right, we're gonna go to the Cowboys fan here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're the only one in the camera right now.
all right. Well, my analysis from the Cowboys draft is that I'm very pleased. However, in the 1st round, we ended up taking a defensive tackle by the name of Mozzie Smith out of Michigan. I feel, from my standpoint, I would have much rather Michael Meyer, the Notre Dame tight end. I feel like after losing Schultz,
Yeah, you guys lost Schultz.
really
That's right.
fills a gap. Another big thing that kind of changed this is Micah Parsons. He's a great player. He really has a lot of pull in the franchise. And with his sudden move to defensive end, I feel like that's changing our defense.
You think that fills a void? Makes a void at linebacker now?
I think it would help.
I think from last year, from watching the games, I feel like Micah Parsons would line up as a pass rusher for most, if not all, snaps in a game. So I feel like it's not really going to change much. However, it's going to change the way our defense is oriented and maybe some of the play calling. But for the draft as a whole, I feel like the Cowboys, stepped it up, filled some gaps, and can't wait to see a great year this year.
All right. And I'll just go into the Patriots. I think we took a good corner with our first pick in Christian Gonzalez. It was good that we traded back so we didn't let the Jets get that offensive tackle with Broderick Jones, whatever his name was.
The Patriots.
And I think we did well in the later picks. That's really all I gotta say. So now we're gonna go on to trivia.